Okay, welcome everybody to our first video on intelligent training holistic health. This video we are going to break down one of the more important aspects of lifting, and that is the core brace. So the reason you need a strong core brace is because you're going to be trying to transfer force, and the core is kind of your foundation. So if you have a strong foundation, then you're going to be able to easily transfer force from your upper body to your lower body. Okay, so how we like to set this up, we're going to set this up on the floor to start with. So Francesca, if you lie on the floor. So this is the easiest way for us to find our braced position. So we want to be in a more neutral position, and this is going to allow the correct muscles to fire to protect our spine and to create that intra-abdominal pressure. So from here, the best is, start with feet on the floor. If you just bring your arms up out the way. So at the moment, if you see, just arch your back. So see here, I can reach my hand underneath. So this is quite a big arch. By doing this, her rib cage is going to be coming up like this, flaring up, and her pelvis can go in the opposite way. So this isn't going to be a very strong position. So we want to try and neutralize this. So bring in the rib cage down, and we want this to sit on top of the pelvis. So imagine just straight lines from the top of the rib cage to the top of the pelvis, and we want this all the way around like a cylinder. Okay, so if you've got a strong cylinder, this is going to be the strongest position for you. So this is the best way to do it. Just because you have more points of contact on the floor, try and find this neutral position. So just play around with it, just get like a big arch, and then so you want to tuck your pelvis back. So this has gone too far the other way, so now the pelvis is sloping down this way. So you want to try and find a middle position. Okay, so the middle position is here, and this is where we're going to be the strongest. So once you've found it on the floor, if we can jump up. Oh. Okay, and then once you've found that position on the floor, it's going to be easier for you to find it. Now you're standing. So if you just find that position again, put your arms out to the side so you can see. Okay, so see if she's now excessively arched here. This is going to be a weaker position. Now just and then go back the other way. Right, now just try and find a neutral position. Cool, so now she's found this neutral position. This is going to be the best position or strongest position for her to create a brace. So especially if you're lifting a heavy weight, like for example you're squatting or you're picking up a bar off the floor like a deadlift, you want this to be as strong as possible. So now you've found this position. So when the rib cages are stacked over the pelvis, this is going to be the strongest position, and this is where you're going to be able to take the most impact, and it's going to create the most abdominal pressure. So for example, if I was going to punch her in the stomach, she would do this. She would clamp down because this is the strongest, the body knows this is the strongest position. Okay? And to imagine if you're getting the brace, imagine someone's going to hit you. So when someone goes to hit you, if I go to hit somebody, they automatically tense up. So ready? So look, this is your brace. She's automatically tensing her core. This is what you want to do. So imagine you're either bracing, someone's going to punch you, or you're taking a massive poo. All right? So either or. You've been wanting to do that all day. I have. Yeah, I have. So yeah, this is the position you want. And then from here, I'll step aside. So you want to be able to, once you've got your brace position, you want to be able to breathe three-dimensionally, and you want to be able to create that brace three-dimensionally as well. So imagine you've got a belt around you. So you can do this. Take your two fingers, stick them just either side of your belly button. So you're going to push them in, and then you're going to create the brace, and you're going to see they're going to come out. So here, brace, and it's going to come out. Okay, so you can feel that tension coming forward, so that's really good. And then from here, you're going to take your fingers like this, and you're going to clamp them just above your pelvis, around the sides, so the side of your waist, and then from the same thing here again, you're going to brace, so really brace, and you're going to see the hands move. So that brace is creating intra-abdominal pressure. Now we've got forward, and now we've got to the side. Now you're going to try and see from the back as well. So this is the hardest place to try and create that intra-abdominal pressure, but it's very important as well. So you want to try and push to the back. So from here, brace as it comes out, but not quite as much. So this is just above the pelvis, either side of the spine. It's almost like something's ejecting. Yeah. So if you can create this brace, then like we said, you'll be able to transfer force, and it's going to be a lot safer for your spine. And this is not a static phenomenon, this is a dynamic phenomenon. So you want to be able to do this while moving. So you want to be able to brace while bending down, or moving side to side, or lunging, whatever it is. You want to try and create that brace, because this is going to protect your spine, and this is going to put you in a more favorable position and create the correct amount of pressure in the core for you then to transfer force. Okay, so give this a try. If you have any questions, drop us a comment below, and we'll see you when we see you. Cheers, guys.